Welcome back. Today we'll be tackling the side battle of the Siege of Suffolk. So we've got 18 brigades, 4 divisions, 4 infantry brigades, 4 artillery, and then a couple auxiliaries. Anything notable is that I'm playing around with standalone brigade with 1855s. We're going to see if having them like this together in a decent unit and then being very careful with their usage is enough to get some better results out of them. I have promoted, retired, however you want to call it, the last 2 3-star infantry brigades from our last battle. They're fully capped out, and the metric that I'm using is that they're able to stay in 3-star while having lieutenant colonels or lower, at which point I say, okay, don't need them anymore for now. Career point, we took 10th point in medicine, so that's capped out. We're going to keep working on economy after grand battles, but either split, we're going to split probably training and logistics for the rest of our non-post grand battle points. Eventually we're going to want a lot of points in training deep into the campaign to really cut down on, for example, trying to raise these guys back up. You can see these costs are kind of absurd. So, and our results from last time, about 10,000 casualties. And if you look at the report, 7,000. So a slight dent, but again, not something we really care about. General Longstreet is besieging the town of Suffolk. The town's garrison, under the command of General Peck, is too small to cover all possible sides of attack. Longstreet surprised him, and by concentrating almost all his forces, he is storming the defenses on the eastern outskirts of the town, where he was least expected. We must aid General Peck repel the attackers. 2 gunboats are going to join the defense. We've got a slight manpower advantage eventually, but, and the keyword is but, our forces, half our forces are only going to come in late. Additionally, some of these troops are not all that effective, if I remember correctly. They're okay. Notably, they've got 1861s, so we'll use them where we can. General, we don't have much time before Longstreet arrives and commences his assault. The eastern outskirts of the town are lightly defended by Peck's garrison. The good news is that we already have a few brigades ready to join the defense. The bad news is that the flotilla, which carries your reinforcements, needs 2 hours to arrive, so you have to hold your ground against a much stronger army. Good luck, General. Okay. So you back off, take over this terrain. Advantage is that you do get a river crossing here. So you're going to want to try and take advantage of that. I like to, at least at the start, push forward a bit with these brigades to try and catch the river crossing and take advantage of that instead of sitting here, because if you sit here, you'll notice, I can't click on these guys, but they're sort of within range, so they get some light cover bonuses. Not really something that you want to let them have. Additionally, so you can actually garrison down here and up here. You shouldn't need this one, and this one will get some light use later. But primarily they're going to be attacking out through here, and through here. Not much is here, and not much at the far edges. Okay, so we're going to want to get the... again, just get rid of all these guys. 24 pounders right at the start. You can see they're gonna do amazing work once we get them into position. 1 general for down here. Ammo cart's going to need to run back and forth. So here we can't really do anything about it. They're going to be able to cross because you can't contest by sitting here. Like you can push your forces actually across the river and try and deny it entirely, but they get very overextended because you don't have a good way to anchor one flank. So they'll come out here and they'll start pecking at this guy's flank while he's trying to shoot. Not really recommended. Okay. that. Actually, so I want my snipers out early as well to get behind and start working on their artillery. So because of that, I'm actually going to deploy standalone brigades. Nope, not him. Him. And him. Yeah, okay. So these guys are okay. We'll combine these two brigades together, and then we'll have one here. Actually, I think he needs the help more. Yeah. Alright, so let's go with that. So take a look at these guys. Their stats are, oh, shall we say not so good. I mean, we've brought some guys who are also not very good. So I probably shouldn't throw stones, but this is first div, third div, first div, first div. Okay, so these two guys can combine pretty easily. So like I said, here we're going to pull him back, pull him forward more. Push him forward more. This guy's going to run far south to keep an eye, and we'll start sniping in from the sides. Just going to cheat up slightly this way, let him take the spot instead. And think like this, that'll do. Problem is they get this observation point here, so it's going to be a bit, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. You know, so this guy's morale range is so much smaller. Like, I would love to contest out here, but you just don't have the troops. So we're gonna wait here to get more of their guys to commit, because as I've demonstrated in the past, one of the worst sins is to have your skirmishers, your very expensive skirmishers, run straight into the enemy when you're trying to flank around. So definitely want to avoid that. So we're just gonna have them hang out here, and we're gonna wait for the enemy to commit first. Okay. Alright, they're starting to make their way through there. You can see these guys coming in. Okay, it should be all of their forces. So that's one of the artillery that we want to get a shot at. This is another one of the artillery we're going to want to get a shot at. So we're going to wait to let this guy pass through. Actually, we'll take the shots now. There's no reason not to. I'm going to need to reposition these guys eventually because they're starting to get splashed from this artillery. So the problem with this position here is that you can see these guys get some light cover when they stack up in this spot. The cover's good enough though that you can sort of let them duke it out like that. Alright, I'm gonna back them up ever so slightly. Shift in. These guys are losing against the skirmishers. You're able to sit there in the trees, which is unfortunate. Finally managed to push them out, at least. Need to take the shot. There we go. Keep giving ground, kill them. Keep maneuvering to keep these guys clean. This isn't great, they're just sort of taking casualties for free, which is not really what you want. So basically heads up against them. rush these guys. If I can get the kill on the general, that would be really big. Yep, got the general. Okay. So now that's going to make things a lot easier later. Looks like they are finally... I'm gonna help keep these guys clean since they're doing their wave assault here. Alright, time to go. These guys are gonna take some damage as well. Really need to... I'm gonna cheat these guys back down here slightly. That's unfortunate. Keep working on these artillery over here. Keep working down these guys. You guys have mostly recovered, so you want to hit these guys from the flank. It's easier to do that with skirmishers. Force these guys back. Drop them again. Okay. So now I'm gonna have these guys just recover some supply. Get across the river. This river is, I guess, either for some reason deeper or slower than something on the normally. But so unit's just gonna hold here. If things get really bad, he can swoop in and sideswipe some of these guys. Alright. Finally. General, the flotilla is here and brought your reinforcements. 2 ironclads took positions to support us with their guns. So finally gonna make their way in. Our reinforcements are arriving. Okay, so these guys can most easily get work done down here. He can hunt the artillery, he can sideswipe these brigades. Combine with him. Combine with him. Combine with him. We're gonna send these guys in. We're just gonna smash that flank. These guys are still working on... So they've got supply, but they don't have ammo. For some reason I lost my observation point there. I don't know how that works. There we go. Normally enough, so down there is where the artillery still is, so they just got blindsided by canister. enough. Okay. Time to get these guys moving as well. So that brigade's finally done. Start getting some shots on that. These guys are still okay. That observation point's really annoying. Okay, time to go. That's obnoxious. These guys can shoot that instead. Good, and keep pushing across. Pull these guys up and over. Wow, that unit actually routed. That's surprising. These rivers are brutal. Turn the speed up. There's nothing serious here anymore. These guys did okay. For cleanup, they're having problems getting into range. And there we go. So, let's see, 12,013, that's 1113, call it 15,000 against 3,000, 5 to 1 for being really outnumbered. That's about what you're looking for. Again, it's not the old 10 to 1 standard that I like. That's more on grand battles and, you know, situations where you don't start off quite so outnumbered. Plus they had some pretty good artillery sitting back there. Nothing really to see here. You can see our sniper skirmishers did just tremendously. Cavalry, for coming in, you know, only in the second half of the battle, caught up pretty well. Although, you know, they're a little riskier to use, obviously. Take a couple volleys and you know, blast some artillery, and then you lose a lot of guys just like that. Officers, yet more 2-star generals. That's great. Goods. Let's see, a bunch of these for free. That's great. Rescued these from the Allied troops that got killed. If we were really optimizing, we would have figured out or gone out of our way to get all of the free Allied troops killed, but I think it's just a little cheesy. Obviously, I'm doing some cheesy stuff already, but there's you know, there's limits to which I don't want to stoop for this sort of campaign. If you really want to optimize, because you get the guns back from the troops that died as rescued, you can just suicide out like all of your forces that are given to you for free, and you get a lot of really good guns. Other than that, let's see, they were using Tyler, Texas. That's okay. Enfields are okay. Yep. And hey, Military Service Cross. So that's it for that. Thanks for watching.